Hello guys, I'm Kike, I am the owner of PureVanilla, and today I wanted to make a video quickly explaining the history of PureVanilla and how far we've become. So I wanted to go back and explain a little bit the first things or the first servers I did create. I've been creating servers for a very long time. Since I started playing Minecraft, I just remember wanting to make a server. I've been someone that is very interested into tech, so I just enjoyed the tech aspects of the game mostly. So when I was a kid on high school, way before high school actually, built robots on my home and bring them to the school. And I was loved by everyone during that time, because whenever I took the robots I built to class, the class stopped and the teacher said, "Yo, look at what this kid built, it's crazy." And I used, every couple of weeks I just standed on the front of the class and explained how the robot worked and whatever, and went around the school to show it off to other kids. So it was very cool. This is mainly because my dad has a very large background in robotics programming. So when I was a kid, he got me something that is called Lego Mindstorms, which I looked up recently. It turns out Lego cancelled that line for some stupid reason. If you have a kid, please buy them something where they can work with their hands and put their mental effort into it. Right now, I guess the equivalent would be to get a 3D printer or maybe Arduino or something, but definitely I think Lego Mindstorm was the perfect product. I know why they killed it, it's stupid. So before creating servers, what I did was that, and also I created a personal website which had basically a compilation of all the minigames I liked from other websites. So I just went around minigame websites stealing their games and put them into my website, and this also was quite a flex on other people around the school. So that's what I wanted to do. I was very curious on how to create a server, so that's what I did after a year of playing the game or so. I was very little. I think 10 or 11 or so creating a server is hard for someone that age. It's not everything has become easier, but it is still moderately hard to create a server. Anyways, I started playing Minecraft without a paid account like many people. I just had the game cracked, so my first servers were cracked. Well, the first server I created was Firecraft, which was a cracked server, and I was not really the owner of it. It was more of a collaboration. I would say I was more of an admin, but I did help with some stuff. Something very cool I did around that time too is on the personal website. I made a podcast with another girl around my area. I never even met this girl. This is someone random from the internet that happened to live around my area. I just discovered this later, and we shared the same website hosting platform, and that platform had a forum, so I met them via the forum. And that girl had an anime website, and I'm not very into anime, like I don't watch anime, but she had an anime website, and mine was like a video game website, and I don't even know how it happened, but we ended up talking on Skype. You heard my little voice. Hello, I'm happy, how are you doing? We ended up doing a podcast on a platform called Justin TV, which is literally the predecessor to Twitch. I am an OG on so many levels, guys. This is a flex. Posting a podcast on Justin TV at the age of I don't know 10 is crazy. I also told my dad to buy Bitcoin around that time. He never did it, and to this day he regrets that decision. It was such a fun time, to be honest. But that didn't last long. Most servers that have multiple owners eventually they die. So I created another server called Netcraft, which was purely owned by me. This one was also cracked, and it was not not a bad server considering the age I was. So at the time I was like, I don't know, 13 or so. And it is pretty crazy because we had like 20 or 30 regular players, which at the time was, I mean, it was the peak of Minecraft. We never really reached back that peak. Peak of Minecraft was something else. It's something that I don't know if we're going to reach again, but it was crazy to have 20 or 30, even if it was not the largest server. It was very fun, but that's why I was very young and I had to focus on studies. I have to admit, I barely passed most of the subjects because I was playing Minecraft, so that's the reality of it. I mean, I've never really been focused on my studies, but anyways, I just closed the server, and after that I created another one called also something I wanted to mention. This is the first time I started getting money from a server. So at 13, getting money from random strangers on PayPal is crazy. I have a very interesting story with PayPal from around that time. So I don't know why at some point I thought I needed to add another admin, which was a random Argentinian guy, and I don't know why I shared my password to PayPal with that guy. But it turned out to be a great idea, because what happened is, well, this guy predictably took out the money on PayPal, and I just called PayPal support on the phone. The operator that handled my call, when she heard my voice, I was clearly a kid, and she was just laughing. Hello, what's your name? My name is Kike. Oh, hello, Mr. Kike. Like, it was a very wholesome interaction. They ended up returning my money. They put 50 euros on top of it with the message, from courtesy of PayPal. I thought that was crazy. I must have done 30 days at the office that day because it was very good. It feels very illegal. I think it is illegal, but it is crazy. Anyways, I just ended up closing it, but I remember it being very fun times. After that, I created Guardian MSC, which was a pretty large server because I did a collaboration with a content creator, which had about, I think, 100,000 or 150k, almost 200k subscribers, I think. And that thing did blow up the first weeks of the collaboration, but once the collaboration ended, the server pretty much died, with having around 15 players online regularly. Yeah, it just died, but it was a very large server. We had around 100,000 registered members. I just ended up selling the domain, so I got about 50 or 100 euros from the domain, and that's it. And then I did my bachelor, or I mean, it's not bachelor on English, it's 2 year. What comes after high school, or the 2 years of high school equivalent for the US. And after that, I decided to create PureVanilla. So this is the server you all know and love. And I think the server was launched at the perfect time. I mean, when I launched it, Minecraft was pretty dead. But something happened around the end of 2019, which is COVID. I think we all know about it. It blew off. I mean, the summer before COVID, it wasn't really blowing off, but we were peaking 150 players online, which is by far the greatest thing I ever achieved by then. And not only until now, we achieved back those numbers. And this is crazy, because that means we are on a golden age of PureVanilla. We are so much on a golden age. We are making a dent on the Minecraft name itself. It's crazy. So if we join the server real quick, we can see it is just filled with activity. So if we join the server at any moment in the day, we can just see it is filled with activity. It really is crazy. We can just see, just looking around, the sheer activities this server has seen. It's crazy. Like, I don't know, this for me is insane. This for me is insane. So I just wanted to take this video as an opportunity to thank you all for stopping around the server and playing on it. I think, in all honesty, PureVanilla, it really is the vanilla server to go to. I don't think there is a better vanilla server. Up until PureVanilla existed, I don't think you could count on any vanilla server to be friendly without a whitelist. I think you just take for granted all vanilla servers are just going to be filled with cheaters and just not a good experience of the game. And this is, I think, the way to go if you want to go revisit how the game is meant to be played. If Minecraft is meant to be played in any way, it is PureVanilla. Thank you so much for playing on it, and I also want to take the opportunity to speak a little bit about the future. So thanks to all of you that stopped by. It made me see a part of life that not many people get to see, which is building something that a lot of people get to enjoy. It is very hard to get yourself out and get a lot of people to experience something you've done with so many hours and effort. Thanks to this, it changed the whole way I think about stuff. So I think the bottom line here is to never look at your feet and to keep looking up. It doesn't matter if you feel like, you know, that meme with that guy launching the basketball from the moon. It doesn't matter if you do that. It is important you keep trying. In fact, the only reason PureVanilla has existed for so many years, 2019, it's six years already. It's a long project. It's because I don't want it to stop. On many situations that everything screamed at me, just quit this. Like, I've done university, why would I be spending time on this? The reality is, if I had stopped doing this, it would be like losing a big part of me. So thanks to all of your support, I've reached new limits on many parts of my life, and I plan to continue doing it. So don't worry, PureVanilla is not going away, but I do plan on making some changes to my life. I am 24 years old now, and of course I'm not going to be having the same amount of time always. The only reason to justify this whole effort would be to be building a company on top of it. And of course I do make money in PureVanilla, so thankfully. But on top of that, I've been building a platform called Serverbench. Serverbench is a platform in which you are able to build your own Minecraft server with extreme ease. And you are not only able to get it running, you are able to monetize it, you are able to get statistics out of it to fully understand your community. It is an amazing platform. I encourage you guys to join the Discord server in the description of this video to check how that project is going, because it is what is going to justify me on the future to keep doing this, to allow more people to build the same kind of community we have been able to build with PureVanilla, and to get money out of it in the future. Some other changes I want to do is just to democratize a little bit more how the server evolves in the future. So I plan on making it open source, so that way when I don't have much time for whenever I have kids or whatever, you guys are able to keep improving on it, and updates just roll out to the server. So just take my job, guys. It's going to be great. I think PureVanilla is going to be lasting for so many years, and thank you. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing and leaving a like.